Mickey, we normally do this over Skype, but we have the opportunity to do this in person now after being invited with some of our fellow Morgan Run Club members to watch the amazing American experiment of the peaceful transfer of power for the 45th time on President Donald Trump. Now, President Trump is in power. I'm curious as to what you think you're going to be looking for from an RIA perspective for your clients as well as yourself on what the market will do as a result.
Historically, the market has, usually the first 100 days of the market after a president's been sworn in, we see a bounce in the market. And as we know, the market is close to all-time highs. The Dow is close to 20,000. So I'm expecting to see, a little pop in the market. We've had a few down days here. We're getting through earnings season. Companies have been reporting pretty good earnings. Some revenues have been a little slow, but overall earnings have been strong. So I expect to see a little pop in the market moving forward.
So I guess after that, though, what are the kind of things that you would want to see to know if the market is moving one way or the other? What are the kind of indicators maybe after the first 100 days?
Well, the market to me is in this position where we are definitely ready for a pullback. We've had this really big rally since the president-elect, since the election. Stocks are very fairly valued, if not overvalued. We're hitting this huge level of 20,000. There's a lot of big institutions that are going to start selling. There's a lot of economic news that's kind of at its peak and starting to slow down. I think in the next 6 months we're going to see some sort of pullback, maybe correction. And then we need to start digesting all this economic news and see how President Trump's fiscal policies start taking into play. So I think we're going to get this little bounce and we're going to get a pullback, and then we're going to have to sit down and kind of just figure things out and see where we go from there.
So I guess for now, how are you advising clients?
I'm advising clients to stay put. Let's watch what happens, and then when we get this correction, see what the correction is going to look like. We know it's not going to be a big one. There's a lot of money on the sidelines. The market may pull back 10, 15%, and then there's going to be times where the market bounces back hard because a lot of traders are going to jump in and buy dips and try to make quick profits. So I don't see any long-term real big drops in the market, but we could see 10, 15%. Now, if things change based on Donald Trump's policies or things start to not work out with the president, then we'll start readjusting and looking at our allocations and maybe say, hey, this is more than a correction. This 9-year bull market's starting to come to an end, and then I'll readjust all of my allocations for my clients. And that's something we'll be talking about moving forward as we see those things changing.
It'll be an interesting time for sure. In the meantime, if you need to get a hold of them, you've heard the email address before, Mickey@Envestim.com, www.investim.com, and that Twitter handle again, Mickey?
@Envestim1.
All right, we'll talk next week. Thanks for being here.